Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nidhi. I don't know why I'm saying welcome back because this is like a new channel that I just started. I have another YouTube channel, but this one is just going to be a little bit different. This one is going to be a little bit personal. So if you're coming from my old YouTube channel, hi, and if you're new here, welcome. So as you've already seen from the title of this video, I want to share with you some good news, and this is obviously pregnancy vlog, a first trimester vlog. I'm just gonna sit down with you guys and just recap how my first trimester was. I went a little bit into like the second trimester because I was really sick, so I couldn't just capture everything. So I'm already on my second trimester now as I'm filming this video. So I'm just gonna recap everything that really happened like throughout the whole trimester. This like were really helpful for me like with my first pregnancy, so I am choosing to do them as well. So I have my pregnancy test here with me. Oh my god, I don't have it. So I have my with me. Like for me, I don't know whether it's just because I know my body, but I know that I'm pregnant like initially, because I remember like being very sick within the very first weeks, and I did go to my work doctor and like a work, it's a nurse actually, and I went there and she did like a pregnancy test and she checked because I had a bladder infection, so I was peeing blood. So I went there and she did the test and she didn't tell me. Like even looking back now, like in hindsight, because I asked for the injection, because usually I know like if you either have like a very bad infection or you're suspecting like a very bad UTI, you get like the injection, bladder infection. So I was peeing blood, so I went there and she did the test and she didn't tell me. Like even looking back now, like in hindsight, because I asked for the injection, so I know like if you either have like a very bad infection or you're suspecting like a very bad UTI, you get like the injection. Usually with us, like here in the country that I'm from, you usually just get an injection that's going to help just fight all the infections that you have. So that really helps just nail down everything that you have, rather than them running tests, because it can be expensive for them to run a test. So they just find that you have high levels of white blood cells, they just give you the antibiotic shot, and that's it. So when I asked for the shot, she was like, no, you don't need that. And I was like, why? She's like, no, you don't need that. And she just gave me very light antibiotics. And I was like, these are very light antibiotics. You give this to someone who has like a flu. But you know what? I'm just going to move on with my life. And I was also noticing some changes because I wasn't like eating a lot. I just had specific cravings. So I was like, it's possible. And then when I didn't have any spotting, because I was on like the Depot injection as my birth prevention, and for some weird reason I forgot the last month I had it done, because I lost my card, my appointment card, and I forgot the last month I had it done. So I was just sitting there and like, oh my god, when was the last time I had it done? I don't remember. Let me just get into the vlog. So for the first, like from week 1 to week 4, which is like obviously 0 to your period, it's usually from your last period up until like the end of your cycle, so they count that. So for me, that I did not have because I was on an injection, and I don't get my period when I'm on an injection. So it was very hard for me to calculate how far I was, because most websites ask you for the last period date, and it was very hard for me to calculate because I did not have that. First signs, it was more for me like a bladder infection, and that bladder infection led to me like drinking a lot of water, and I just wanted everything that had ice in it. Like wanted smoothies that had ice in it. And I remember I used to go to Starbucks and ask for their strawberry frappuccino. Like I was like, I want that. I think it's called the frappuccino, the one that looks like a milkshake and has like the strawberry thingy. I'm gonna insert a video here, or a picture of it. So I was just, I wanted those, and I went to Kauai as well, and I was just wanting their healthiest smoothies. So I was craving everything vegetable, everything fruit. I just wanted to have it, and that's how I knew. That's how I knew. And also, I was drawn to a lot of citrus. Like I wanted citrus. Like I wanted everything with citrus, and I started to notice that nothing was filling me up. Like I would have rice, and rice wouldn't fill me up, and I would also like have like pasta, and pasta wouldn't fill me up. I started having like food evasion immediately because I couldn't stand anything protein. Anything that had was protein or protein. Is it protein? Yeah, it's protein. So I couldn't just anything. Meat, eggs, hated it. Hated absolutely everything. Couldn't stomach it. I was having a lot of like eggs and cheese at work, and I was just having the egg and cheese toast. Like that was like my to go, and I was having a lot of chai tea with a lot of cinnamon. I also don't know why it wasn't that like a red flag, because I'm not a fan of cinnamon. I don't like how cinnamon smells like. Oh my god, my light just went out. I don't really like how cinnamon smells like. So I was drawn to cinnamon. I was with the first one drawn to cinnamon, which was very unusual. Like I was really drawn to cinnamon, which was very unusual for me because it's not something that I like. So yeah, that was like week one up until maybe week eight. So those were like the symptoms that I had, and I did a lot of crying. Like I did a lot of crying. Like with my first one, I was crying a lot, and I was blaming it due to the fact that my dad had just recently passed away. With this one, everything just made me cry. Everything. Like I was tears like that. You upset me. I'm not gonna be able to say anything. I'm just gonna burst into tears. And I thought I was tired due to the fact that I need to charge that thing. I thought I was tired due to the fact that I was working night shift, but apparently it wasn't that fact. And yeah, I was always eating citrus, and I was always crying. And I started hating the smell of like my perfume. And I started hating the smell of my roll on as well, my deodorant. So I started hating that, and I started hating toothpaste. That is, it's like one of the other things I had in common with my first child. So it was happening this time again. When I was into week 9 to week 16, which is like towards the end of second trimester, I already knew. So I was like, oh shit, this is like, sorry for the strong language. I was like, oh shit, this is like really happening. I'm really here. Did I think about termination? Yes, I did. Because in my whole entire life, I always thought I was just gonna have one child, and even with that, it was more of I want to just have one, and I am also regretting one, because I am more of a free spirit, and I feel like I'm at the stage of my life where I'm gathering everything and I'm trying to get my life together, and it felt like a hinder to me. So yeah, as I was saying, it felt like it was hindering me a little bit. So I was like, yeah, should I or shouldn't I? But by the time I hit the 16 weeks mark, I was like, no, I can't anymore, because they stopped doing it at like 12 weeks. And then after 12 weeks, it's like only if it's medical, oh, fuck. Only for medical reasons. They only do it then, only for medical reasons. So when I was around like week 9 to week 16, that's when I noticed that I got irritated very easily with like a lot of people. Like I was fighting with everyone, and I was drinking a lot of chai tea, and I started hating sugar, which was very weird because the first few weeks I was absolutely obsessed with like sweets, with candy. Like I was obsessed with sweets, and I wanted to have sweets every now and then. Like if you gave me sweets, I was absolutely happy with you. But then like week 9 to week 16, I kind of like hated sugar. Like I started asking for my chai tea to have like less sugar, and I was also craving like there's this orange juice that has carrots in it, and I wanted it a lot. It just tasted so good to me, and a lot of people were like, "You weird," and I'm like, "Yeah, I want orange juice and carrot." They're like, "You can't combine those two." I was like, "I don't care. I just want orange juice and carrots." And still, I was like drinking tons of water. I lost weight. I don't know if you guys, if you're from like my other channel, you would see that I lost weight. So like I'll try and post a picture of myself here so you see I lost about like 8 kgs in less than a month. So in that like 9 to 16, I lost 8 kgs, and I was avoiding people, and I was still very much emotional. I feel like now I'm not that emotional anymore, but uh, I still get like very pissed off, and I still get very passionate when like I'm in an argument, but I cry a lot. And to week 8. Currently I am at week 21. So from 17 weeks to 20 to 21 weeks, it's been a lot of sleeping. I've been feeling really cold due to the fact that I have like low iron, and I also haven't started taking like the government prescribed prenatal because I can't keep anything down, which is very weird because for the first 16 weeks I could eat normally. I was just getting like fishy smells from things, but I could still eat. Now I can't. Like I can't keep anything down. If I get too hungry, I want to puke. If I eat too much, I want to puke. It's like I can't really balance it. So I should be snacking constantly on the time. And another thing I notice is I'm short of breath because I'm not moving. I'm sleeping a lot. I'm not doing anything, and I'm not getting exposed to the sun. My skin is getting pale. Um, my hands are getting like white pale as well, so it's like, oh snap, I should be taking my iron pills, but I can't keep them down. Like people say try crushing them, try everything, and here for some weird reason we don't have the prenatals that are gummies. They only have like the tablet forms. Like you'd have to like get them from Amazon, and you'd have to pay like twice the price for shipping to get them here. Those are very good because with my last one, I was taking like Chela Preg, and those were very, very, very good because they were sugary. And I was like, okay, cool. Now I have to go and get them. So I'm planning to go and get them because I can tell I'm always tired, can't move, can't eat anything because they help with my appetite as well. So the only thing I can really eat is like porridge. That's the only thing I can. So I feel like once I start taking like my prenatal occasionally, I'm gonna feel a lot better. I'm gonna feel a lot better, and life is just gonna run smoothly like the first one. So yeah, that's all. I hope I wasn't talking too fast because I'm so used to like presenting style. So I hope we get to know each other, and I hope we get to go on this journey together. And if you're really enjoying like this type of content, because like this is like my first video, please do not forget to subscribe, leave me a like and a comment down below of how you're feeling, or if you're planning to conceive or anything of that sort. So I'm gonna see you in my next video. I have another video coming up of what I eat in a day, what I try to eat at least from first trimester to this the second trimester, and then I'm gonna have my second trimester vlog as well. So yeah, I'm gonna keep you updated and enjoy the rest of your day, and do check out my other videos. Peace.